Hey folks, Mark Deering here from the Deering team and Adventures with Remax. We are going to do a quick gear review. We've got two fire pits here. These are both portable fire pits. I have owned the BioLite Fire Pit for a little while now. I have only used it a couple times and it's working okay, works good. But also just got this folding fire, which I think is going to work even better yet. We'll see, not too sure. Got both fire pits here. Basically want to do a head-to-head comparison against the two to see which one is going to function best for my use. My use is going to be in parking lots. We do biking, kayaking, we do all kinds of adventures, and I'd like to get the group together after, get a quick beverage, maybe chill out by the fire for an hour afterwards. So I need quick setup. It needs to be portable, needs to be able to be put away and not be super hot after you use it, so you can put it away quickly for that just a quick hour and a half fire. So let's see if this one either one of these work. Okay, before we get started with the fires, I wanted to show you the difference a little bit between the two fire pits, I'll call them. This one kind of folds up, obviously folding fire, so that's how they came up with the name. It's kind of set up like those chairs, those real common camp chairs that we get. This is the large size, and then it just has this kind of like burlap bag, but it's almost like a steel wool feel that the fire actually is gonna go on. It does come with a grate for cooking. I might use it like this, might not. Wasn't the reason I bought it, but you can slide it a little bit further open, and you can put this in here like so, and it'll kind of semi-lock in there, and you can cook on the top of it. That's kind of a cool feature. Throw some hot dogs or some burgers on there. This unit, the BioLite, does have that same feature. There's a grill insert that goes over the top of this. I don't have it with me, but they both will cook. They'll both cook with you. Once again, just an overlook of what they look like before we get started. That's folded down, real compact, nice. This one also is small, but I'd say a little more difficult to fold down and really get put away. These legs do fold down on this one here. You can fold the legs in all the way around. That does make it a little more compact, but when it comes to compact and storage, this one is going to win in my opinion. Super simple and easy to put away. One other thing I want to show before we get started is that this BioLite does have this little section here that's powered by battery that you do charge in. You just plug it in through USB and charge it. But this is, you can probably hear it a little bit, that actually is a fan, and it's going to blow through. As you can see, it's making a little bit of a mess right now, but it's going to blow through that tube. And as you are aware, oxygen helps create fire. You know, it helps fire burn hotter, faster. So it is a kind of a little cool cheater way to get the fire going and get it going faster. But let's see how they compare. All right, I am a little bit of a pyro. I do like my fires, but as I get older, I gave up on scrounging around, getting out my own kindling, starting with a little bit of lint, all that kind of stuff. I now use these fire starters. So for this example, I'm going to do it the same way. I'm going to put a fire starter in each one. Yes, it's cheating. Yes, it's not the Boy Scout way to do it, but it's going to be a fair comparison between the two. Okay, about equal amount of wood in each of them. I'm going to try to light them close to the same time. I do have this fan, the blower, on a low setting on this one, so it's a little bit of an advantage. But let's try to light, because of that, maybe I'll light this one first. Now we wait. I guess this shouldn't surprise us, but the one with the air, the BioLite, does seem to have a little bit of a head start here with it. It's on low, so the air pressure is just on low, but it definitely is getting that wood started a little faster. There's where we're at with the folding fire. Okay, now that my starting logs have kind of done their thing and started, I'm going to stack a little more wood on each one just to kind of keep it going here. The one thing I noticed as I stack them, this one is much easier to stack, a little bit more of a conventional style fire. You know, you can do the log cabin style, which I prefer, you know, or you can stack the TP style across the top of this here now to get that going. This fire pit here is, you really have to have the right size logs for it. So mine are all about 16 inches or so, and as you can see, they start to fit a little goofy in there. Factor, not factor, worth mentioning. I'm just going to point out different things as I see them while I do this kind of side-by-side comparison. One thing I'm noticing, this is the first time lighting them both, one thing I'm noticing is this definitely feels more natural, like what you would normally see sitting around or feel sitting around a fire pit. It's higher off the ground, so you know, standing around with your buddies or standing around with your friends, it's going to be higher off the ground, closer where you can actually get the warmth out of it. It's going to feel a little more natural. This one over here, the BioLite, I use this a few times in the winter, and this BioLite one here in the winter, we actually had to really stack it and really had to get close to it to feel like we were getting some warmth out of it. That was in the winter. I mean, it was super cold, so maybe a bad comparison, but just as I look at them, this one looks like it's gonna give more heat. If you're looking at it for using it for heat, you're looking for the social aspect of it. So far I like this one for social, for heat, for hanging around. This one's nice, but maybe even a little better for cooking so far. I see this one, once the coals are hot, this one might be a little better for cooking. So I haven't added any more logs since the last time. It's been about 4 minutes or so, and as you can see, they're both doing really well. I would say that the folding fire is doing better for ambiance, for heat, and for basically how it looks, and kind of feels like a natural fire just off the ground. So so far I like the folding fire. BioLite is doing a great job. It's doing what it's supposed to. I just like the looks and the feel so far of the folding fire. I decided to do a review on fire pits. It's 90 degrees out. That was smart of me. Could have waited till it was cooler or later at night. Just for the fun of it, I'm going to start adding some more wood to each one. Definitely don't need more wood right now. It's hot out, but I just want to see what happens when we start to stack these a little heavier with more wood. As you can see, it's just a little jankier trying to get wood in this unit. It's not really a good natural way to stack it. Stack it in there. What I want to do next is let these things actually burn out and have it go down to nothing, and then I want to see how easy each of these are going to be to leave no trace, fold up, and put away. I will say on that note, this folding down to a small little sphere like a folding chair is really nice. The other one, the BioLite, is a little clunkier, and where do you put that thing? You really can't put it in your back seat. I can put it up in the Thule box, but so far I like the looks of how this is going to fold away. Let's see it in actual use once it's cooled off. I do want to see which one's going to cool off quicker, which one's easier to maybe dump water on the remaining coals, and a few things like that here shortly. Walmart, 10 bucks, little fire poker. Seems to be a little easier to condense the fire as it goes and help the coals stay hot and burn the fresh wood that needs to be burnt yet on the folding fire. The BioLite, there's still a real sizable log in there. Let me see if I can show you. There's a couple big logs in there like that, which tells me that this is actually burning slower, even though there is air. Even though there is air inside of this thing, which I still have it on low, it's not burning the wood as fast. Some might say that's a good thing, that it's not burning it as fast and maybe keeping more radiant style heat. This seems to be burning faster. For my practical use, I think that's a good thing. I can continue to burn it quick, get it over with, so that we can get this taken care of and put away and use it portable like I've been saying. Kind of wanted to see what it would look like once these were super hot coals and you move it away. Really doesn't look like it's got that big of effect on this surface, which is kind of cool. I wasn't sure. I mean, it's going to have some discoloration, but yeah, interesting. Same time frame as the folding fire I just showed you. Here's what we've got in the BioLite. Okay, that piece did finally break. I'll try to get this to break around a little bit now. Breaking pieces. Since I want to try this as a practical use test, I'm going to carry a jug like this with me. That's going to have, I might forget how many gallons this is. Maybe a couple gallons of water. I'm going to carry this with me. We'll be at a remote location, sitting here down to the ambers, barely anything left. I'm going to want to cool these off and get rid of them in a safe spot. So let's give this a try. I'm going to go over and take it to a safe spot. I'm actually at the end of my driveway here, so I know that there's a lot of gravel and nothing right here. Notable, these are just warm, they're not hot by any means. Put plenty of water over this, and I'm just going to try to dump that out like so. Alright, so there you have it. It's all folded away, cool to touch, cold to fingers, cold water. It's got this nice little carrying bag. Little tying strap. Fold it away, all nice, ready to go. Just toss it up. Now we'll go over to the BioLite, pour some water on it. You got a lot of metal parts in there, so it's steaming a lot more, making a lot more racket. All this metal is obviously going to be, it is aluminum, so it shouldn't be too bad, but as you can see, there's a lot of water puddling in there. It's still really hot, hard to get in there and kind of push the coals around to cool them off. Really talking myself into the other one. As good of a device as the BioLite Fire Pit is, for my use, it's not simple enough and easy enough for quick, easy and going. Alright, let's do a quick recap. BioLite Fire Pit, great fire pit. I'll say good fire pit. It does what it says it should. It's going to have that aerator that you can crank up. It might help you get a fire going hotter, quicker if you're looking for that instance. It does have that grill that goes right here, so maybe you get that hot fire going and you want to cook out on this grill. I see that being a nice perk. But for my use, this thing's already put away. It's already cooled off. You saw me put it up in the Thule box already. This thing is still hot, dirty, messy. I'm gonna let it cool off. There's still water pooling underneath on the bottom to get those those coals cooled off. Leave some comments below. Let me know what you use this one for, or why you like this one. Let me know if you use the folding fire and why you like that one. But we're gonna keep doing adventure reviews like this. Hopefully you found this video useful. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, and we'll keep shooting stuff your way.